Sashrikal students, today we are here to derive section formula and do 3 or 4 numericals related to that. Now, first of all, let's discuss the meaning of ratio, which is a prerequisite to understand section formula. Students, let's say AB is a line. Now let me divide this into some parts. Let's say I divide this into 4 equal parts. Now, let's say this point is P, this point is Q, and this point is R. Now you see students, this is length 1 unit AP and PB length is 3 units. So I can say point P is dividing the line AB internally in the ratio 1:3. Similarly, students, point Q is dividing the line AB in the ratio 1:1. Actually, the left side distance of point Q is 2. The right side is also 2. It's 2:2, but this can be expressed as 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 1:1. Point R is dividing the line AB in the ratio. Can anyone say? Point R is dividing the line AB in which ratio?
3:1.
3:1.
Very good, Dev. It is 3:1. Now, having understood that what is the meaning of ratio, we can go further and generalize that let us say point P is dividing the line AB in the ratio M:N. M and N are some real numbers. So, if the coordinates of A are known, let's say the coordinates of A are x1, y1, and the coordinates of B are x2, y2. If that is the case, section formula helps us to find out the position of point P. That means the coordinates of P, let's imagine that the coordinates are x and y. According to section formula, the abscissa of point P, that is x coordinate of point P, would be m x2 plus n x1 divided by m plus n. And y coordinate, that is ordinate of point P, x coordinate of point P, y coordinate of point P. Just replace x with y here. So it will be m y2 plus n y1 divided by m plus n. This is the section formula. So we can say the coordinates of point P are abscissa is mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, and the y coordinate is my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. All right, students. Now, just see, imagine that I have this line AB and point P lies exactly in the middle of this. So now point P is internally dividing line AB in the ratio 1:1. So what will be the coordinates of point P? Now the coordinates of point P will be, you see here m is equal to 1, n is also equal to 1. So it will be m, again I take the coordinates of B2 to be same, x2 y2, and coordinates of A to be x1 y1. So students, what will be the coordinates of P? M into x2 plus n x1 divided by m plus n, the formula, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. But you see students, the value for m is 1 and n is also 1. So this becomes x1 plus x2 divided by m plus n. 1 plus 1 is 2. Similarly, this becomes y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Let us check this. If it is right, by checking, we will have further understanding of section formula. Students, let us see, this is our grid. These are some lines. Okay, these are some vertical lines I am drawing in order to draw the grid. Now students, you see, take this point, P here, A here, sorry, and let's take this point B here. Now you know what are the coordinates of A. This is origin. This is 0 and 1, 2. What are the coordinates of B? Anyone can tell me? Coordinates of B?
4,2.
4,2.
Beautiful, Sahaj. The 4 abscissa is 4 and this is 2. Upward distance is 2. This distance is 4. Beautiful. Now let us see, we have a point P here. So can you tell me P is dividing AB in which ratio? Monrose? P is dividing AB. Yes? Anyone? P is dividing
3:1.
It is 3 is to 1. Very good. P is dividing in AB in the ratio 3 is to 1. This distance on the left side of P being 3, on the right side being 1. The ratio is 3 is to 1. Now, we know the ratio, we know coordinates of A and B. Let's try to find out the coordinates of P, which we actually know, which we already know. The coordinates of P is 1, 2, 3, and the y coordinate is 2. Let us see, do we get this 3 and 2 by this formula? Right now, I'm not using this formula. This is known as midpoint formula. Midpoint formula. This formula is not to be used now, students, because P is not the midpoint. Next time we will use P here. Then we will check this formula. So we will check this formula now, section formula. So P should be M. M is 3 into x2 into 4 plus n is 1 into x1 is 0. This is x1 divided by m plus n, that is 4, 3 plus 1. And y coordinate is again m, 3 into y2, 2. This is y2, right? Plus n, which is 1 into y1. y1 is 2 divided by 4. So this is coming to be P is 4 3s are 12 by 4. This is 3 2s are 6 plus 2, 8 by 4. See students, our formula is correct because coordinates of P are now 4 3s are 12 and 2 4s are 8. 3 2, which we actually know the coordinates of P is 3 and 2. So the section formula is proven. Now let us prove the midpoint formula also. Let us take P here now. So now I know if I take P here, this is the midpoint of AB. Now its coordinates are 2 and 2. Do I get the same coordinates by the midpoint formula? Midpoint formula says the coordinates of P are x1 plus x2 by 2. So what is x1? x1 is 0, x2 is 4 by 2. Y coordinate of P, which is the midpoint of AB, would be y1 plus y2 by 2, that is 2 plus 2 by 2. 2 plus 2 by 2. So see that this is 4 by 2 is 2, again 4 by 2 is 2. So we can say, students, that midpoint formula is also derived, right? So students, why not we do one or two numericals based upon this? See, this is the numerical we have. Let's try to do this numerical. So it says what? It says we have to find the coordinates of point P which divides line segment joining this and this in the ratio 3 is to 1 internally. So this is M is to N. This is point A, x1, y1, and this is point B, x2, y2. Students, you can take this also A and this also B, doesn't really matter. So coordinates of, let's say that point is P, which is dividing AB in the ratio 3 is to 1. So it will be, yes, it will be mx2. M is 3 into x2 is 8 plus n is 1. You can write here m is to n. N into x1. x1 is 4 divided by m plus n is 4. Then my2. So m is 3 into y2 is 5 plus n into y1 is minus 3 divided by m plus n, that is 4. So we can just cross check once again. mx2 is m is 3 and x2 is 8, then n x1 is 4. This is correct. So 8 3s are 24 plus 4 by 4, and this is 5 3s are 15 minus 3 by 4. So coordinates of P are 24 by 4 is 7, and this is 12 by 4 is 3. So we have done this. Let's do one more sum, students. Now the sum is, this is exercise 7.29 sum. Find the coordinates of the point which divides line segment this and this into 4 equal parts. So students, now this is the line segment AB and 4 equal parts. Now you have to find the coordinates of point P which divides the, one point cannot divide this line into 4 equal parts. He's asking to find the points, coordinates of points which divide line segments into 4 equal parts. So let's divide this into 4 equal parts. Basically, he's asking you to find the coordinates of point P, point Q, and point R. So students, point P will divide AB in the ratio 1 is to 3. Q will divide in the ratio 1 is to 1. 3. R point will divide this in the ratio 3 is to 1, which you can do yourself. I wish you all the best, students. Take care. Have a nice time. Do subscribe our channel, Learn CBSE, and share with your friends. You don't understand anything, do give some comments. Thank you.